All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another pod. This is SNL Pod. This is week 3 of fantasy football. I am
week 2, bro.
I mean, we going into week 3, but yeah, we've just.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
No, we got to recap. Whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna recap week 2, but this is week 3.
We in week 3 currently.
Yeah, we're going into week 3. But I am your host, Lisa Nalgahib, and along with my co-host,
Assistant Commissioner Slick. And I say Assistant Commissioner Slick because today they had some things to say about that.
Nah. You know what? Announcement. Public service announcement. Ladies and gentlemen,
anything about to be said right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, from this moment on, I will no longer be your commissioner. I'm done. I've retired. I'm not doing it anymore. The people chose Slick, and now
that's
Slick
crazy.
Shall get all the powers.
That's
all the
crazy.
Powers of the league. All questions be directed to Slick. All changes in the league. All kind of like managerial jobs. That's that man. I'm free. Freedom. I ain't doing nothing.
That's crazy.
Chilling.
This all started because someone asked, "Yo, do I have veto power in the app?" And I said, technically, there's no assistant commissioner in fantasy football in the app. So they said, "Oh, I'm a fraud," and I was like, "Yo, listen, if being a fraud means I put all the teams together, I got the group chat going, I'm collecting the dues and all that stuff. If that's what a fraud is, then I'm gonna be that."
I mean, I'm the one collecting the dues.
There would be no dues to collect without me.
Keep taking.
That's crazy. So now all of a sudden, the people chose me and all that stuff. Now you want to get rid of his responsibilities.
I set up the app. I made sure all the teams are lined up properly.
That's cap, bro.
I'm giving niggas the rules. I'm showing people I'm giving them all the information they need, guiding them.
I don't want to hear
all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They got questions. They coming to me. I'm answering questions. I'm doing all the HR stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm done.
In the chat, I said you are fearless digital leader.
I'm tired.
While I said I was the leader of the people, putting them together.
Nah,
but
you can have it. You can have it all, bro. Like Kendrick say, I deserve it all. That's you right now, nigga. You can have it all.
And I'm all set.
All right. Well, that being said, since I am no longer your commissioner, I am no longer gonna start this and say that the first matchup of last week was between Slick versus Pico de Guapo. Let's talk about your new commissioner, Slick, man. He's a happy man today.
You can start at the bottom, but one team ain't at the bottom. One team is at the top of the leaderboards, and that's me.
Yeah, nah. Well, I only said it because it shows up at the bottom of the screen. That's what that is.
You're trying to sneak this. It's all good.
Nah, ain't nobody trying to sneak this, you man. But anyway, however, Slick versus Pico de Guapo, the same matchup that he thought was the matchup of the week. It really wasn't no matchup of the week, man.
No.
BTA
it was
belt
BTA
to ass.
Oh wow. Listen, no, I said it was matchup of the week, not because I didn't think it was gonna be a close game. I just said somebody's gonna get their first loss of the season. That's what I said.
True. Nah, man, Slick for the first time in league history, it's 2-0.
Yep.
He ain't never had that much wins that early. Never.
All right.
This man at the top of the rankings right now. He's the best. Slick, 145 points. Top performers, Malik Neighbors. My wide receiver, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Malik Neighbors.
So you own people
points. Now. Quarterback, Matthew Stafford, 28.5 points. Travis Etienne Jr., the one we didn't believe in, 16.5 points. On the other side, Pico de Guapo, man. Step to the front, bro. Step to the front. Remember the rant I went on 2 seasons ago when you joined the Commonwealth, and then the moment you joined the Commonwealth, you started losing, and I said you got subjugated by Central C.
What else you said? You said you put a collar around your neck.
Put a collar around your neck.
That was crazy.
So now Pico joined the coalition that is Sneaky Links. We ain't gonna talk about what Sneaky Links is. He joined the coalition that Sneaky Links, became an employee of the one and only Slick right here. All of a sudden, you stepping up in the battle against the man, and all you can do is just drop 94 points. Ain't that fishy? Isn't that fishy? I feel like when you went up against Central C after you joined the Commonwealth and you dropped an egg doing the same thing. That's suspicious. 94 points. Pico de Guapo, man. John Robinson, 19.5 points. Juju Smith-Enigma, 18 points. Tyler Warren, 11.5 points. It was a whooping. Pico did not see 100. Now, this is going to be the running theme. If you're not seeing 100, what Umar used to say, lashes. Ain't got a belt.
I got this cord right here.
Hey,
Lashings.
yo, lashes. If you ain't seen 100 lashes, come on, man. You got to do better than that. But anyway, man, Slick up 2-0, Pico 1-1. Do I even want to look at the rest of the team, man? The box score? What we got here? It's funny? Nah, it's not funny. Chris Boswell, 12 points. You already know. He said he's starting Chris Boswell. That's automatic. He did work. Cardinals defense, 13.5 points. That's crazy. Laporta didn't do anything for you, man. He only got 5.5 points. Jettas, he didn't do anything much as what he gave you double digits, 11 points, but we know Jettas to be much more efficient than that. I don't know what you're gonna do, Tony, bro.
Too worried. Only reason is because the rest of my team is stacked. Look at my bench.
Look at your bench. You
Everybody.
scored 96 points on the bench. Actually,
okay.
let's
that would have been in my
bench.
My bench would have beat Pico with the full starters.
Your bench, bro. Your bench scored 96 points. Your bench scored Jalen Waller, 17. Keenan Allen, 17. Nick Chubb, 14. Aaron Rodgers, well,
yeah.
Robinson, who I dropped and you picked up.
I said it already 2 weeks in a row now. I got to do what I got to do to win. And I got to build a team. And we were discussing off camera that I was confident drafting. No, I did not use AI.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about no AI, bro.
Hey, no, because when they watch this, they're going to be like, yeah, what you use? And there ain't no guilt. Drafting, but when the grade came and it said it was a C, that's when I lost confidence. But I had confidence in myself. I don't need to listen to the app. This is what Team Slick does this year 3.
Mm-hmm.
I put in a lot of work this off season, looking at players, looking at projections. So any AI equation of an AI is I'm going to take that as disrespect. So
okay. All right.
I put in a lot of work, and that work is 145 on Pico's TET.
Yeah. Pico, man. What you gonna do about that, man? You just gonna stay down and
you Pico Pico is a innocent bystander. I apologize, but that's a message to the league that I'm here and I'm here. I'm putting in that work, putting in that research daily. We had a little kerfuffle or whatever discussion about waivers, who picked up who did today. Listen, you didn't see no moves from me because I feel as though my team, I don't really need it that much. And I just like Phil.
All right. Well, congratulations on the 145. Slick. Pico with the 94. I'm sorry, man. The only players who had double digits for you were only 3 of your players, Jackson Smith, Tyler Warren, and Bijan Robinson. No one else even saw 10, which was crazy. But you got next week to redeem yourself, man. Moving on.
Standing on business. You stood on business this week. Congratulations. Only this punt. Your team is exactly where I thought it is. Like I said, all the trash talk, I guess, you can interpret it last week. I did say I'm not worried about your team, and you proved me correct. 136.5 to Team Donnie, 109.5. His top players were Amon-Ra St. Brown, going crazy, 39 points. Jaden Daniels, 31.5 points, and McBride with 13.5. Donnie's top players in a losing effort was Odunze again with 31.5 points. I think that he was a top player last week.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, 29.5, and Warren with 17.
You know what's crazy? If you just look at the top 3 performance, you would think that she would be up there in points. Yeah.
That's not how it went down.
Nah.
What really pushed them Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's 39 points, and the rest of his team, I'm not gonna say was mid, but was just okay.
Nah, no, you can say that. The rest of his team was mid. Now I'm looking at it. Let's. Nah, I'm looking at the wrong. I was looking at Donnie's.
I mean, he has a few
I take that
single
back. Nah,
digits.
you're right. The rest of the team was mid. Let's break it down. Outside of the three you named, it was David Montgomery with 12.5 points. Tracy had 9. AJ Brown had 7. Had McBride was one of the guys you called out. Yeah, 13. Garrett Wilson had 9. Defense at 5.5. Kicker at 9, which is pretty good. But he needed Amon-Ra to go off at a crazy clip.
9 points. He's still at 90 something. So I'm still not really worried. I mean, we talk trash about his team, but I'm not really worried about his team yet. What I'm concerned, if anything, Brown. I think that's 2 weeks in a row that he did not do well.
So you know what we were talking about in the chat, and the quarterback over there. That man's a running back. That man, he ain't quarterbacking, bro. And we're gonna talk about it when it gets my turn because I'm making some moves, man. I am making some moves.
And we talked about Ndunze, 31.5 points. Rest of the team,
bunch.
Ashton Genty is not turning out to be a good first pick in the draft right now.
Nah. I saw a thing on social media today which showed that all the running backs that they picked up in the draft this year, none of them are moving weight, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, and it's only the first 2 games. Let's be real. It takes a while to warm up to the NFL, the game speed, the play plan, all that kind of stuff. Let's say what it is, but you could tell that there's a lot of confidence in these guys going in because even if you saw the projections, right? Ashton Genty still has like projections like he's like
16.8 it says,
and he hasn't proved that yet. Now, can he break out for that next week? Maybe. But 2 weeks in a row, they have this man projected as a high 16, 17, 18, and this man can't even crack 10. So it's all hype right now. We'll see what it turns out to.
Hopefully, it turns into something better for Team Donnie.
Yeah.
Since we spoke about AJ Brown and how it affects you, we'll go straight into your game. Yeah, T-Rex versus Lisan Al-Gaib.
Now, T-Rex was on here last week. He said he wasn't scared. I was trying to be humble. Like, you don't know what happened. He said, nah, he ain't worried about me. Well, he was right. He was not worried about me because he didn't even bother to show up and beat me.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. T-Rex, top performer. Lamar Jackson, 35.5. Really good. Jay Williams, 24.5. Real good. And Nico Collins. Now, we already talked about the idea. Was Nico Collins a true first-round pick in this draft? He still has not proven that yet. 14 points. He needed Nico to score at least 20-something points to beat me. That didn't happen. On the other side, I scored a measly, I'm going to talk about it, a measly 100 points. I don't like that. Still don't like it. Puka Nacua, 27.5 points for me. Chuba Hubbard, 18 points. And Jalen Hurts, my quarterback, 19 points. Now, after I was rationing Josh Allen for 17 points the other week, this man showed up, gave me 19 points. 100,
got a running back playing
150 passing yards? Some weird number. I got to pull this out because this is 101 passing yards, bro.
You got a running back playing quarterback.
101 passing yards.
On the Chiefs talking about, oh, you guys don't even have 100 yards. And then Jalen Hurts was like, we won the game.
I mean, I get it. And it's unfortunately for fantasy purposes, winning. In real life.
You winning.
I know I still won, but it's not as you saw me, I was struggling, man. Like I couldn't like I can't go down 0-2, bro. I can't do it. It's not me. It's not me. I don't do this. I don't go down 0-2. But Chuba Hubbard gave me 18. DeAndre Swift gave me 13.5. He hit his projections. I needed more from that, but he's not really, as of right now, one of the top running backs out there. As I said, Puka Nacua 27. Jerry Jeudy, I'm putting on the trading block, 9 points, because Flacco ain't doing nothing over there, bro.
No, he's not.
He ain't doing nothing over there. Brock Bowers coming back from an injury, 8.5 points. Deebo Samuel, 7. And you know what? Will Lutz, 3 points. That was a weird game for kicking. But I scored. I feel that I'm going to bench Jalen Hurts. Justin Herbert has outperformed Jalen Hurts both times this week. Justin Herbert has 550 passing yards in 2 games and 5 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. Let me look at that.
Yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, 1 fumble. Point. Currently ranked the 5th quarterback, and Jalen Hurts is ranked the 16th quarterback. He only has 52 points, and total yards is 53 with 2 turnovers. Just 1 turnover.
2 rushing touchdowns. I'm benching him, bro.
So
I'm benching him.
Right now, he's not your number one. And, of course, when you drafted him, everyone would think that he's your number one. But he's turning out to not be. And I'm not trying to rash him. This is clearly fantasy. He's winning games. He just came off a Super Bowl. He's, game manager, if that's what you want to say. He's winning games. But fantasy-wise, he's not your guy.
He's not my guy, bro. I'm about to.
You should drop him.
Nah. No. He's still gonna be a good fit for what I need. A quarterback when I'm in trouble. But outside of that, my bench is. You talking about your bench? My bench was pretty good too, man. Like,
Ramondre Stevenson, yeah.
Quentin Johnson, 16. Jameson Williams, 18.5. Like, 84.5 bench points. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
To see what he's gonna do in Miami, but Miami just be Miami, bro. Florida, man.
Miami be Miami.
That's great.
They had to. He stepped out of bounds. I mean, I'd love to see it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like anything. I don't like any of our rivals.
Yeah. On the other side, we had T-Rex, man, 110.5 points. Lamar Jackson, 35. Derrick Henry did not show up. Didn't he fumble a couple times this game?
Yeah, I think he fumbled twice.
That's crazy. Now, let me look at that.
5 games played, 2 fumbled 2. He has 2 fumbles this year.
That's crazy. This nigga has a
What's
fumble
LST?
4 points, which is pretty good. Nico Collins, like we talked about, 14. Marvin Harrison, 4.5. He's big on Kyle Pitts. He said this year's Kyle Pitts year. Kyle Pitts gave you 7.5, bro. I don't know if it's really Kyle Pitts year this year. He gave you 5 this game. Well, I don't know. Dallas defense doing good, 7.6. Emeka doing good, 13.7.
Dallas defense doing good. It's a 0 right there.
Oh, my bad. Damn.
I read the projections.
I read the projections. My bad. 0. Yeah. No. Wow.
Listen, they lost Micah Parsons. That's a big major hit.
It's funny because I had the Packers defense and I dropped them just because I didn't declare space.
And you see how many people trying to scoop that?
Swarmed on that defense, bro. Everybody was like, hey, let me get a Packers. That's crazy,
I know.
Bro. It's just
I know they were thinking about the old Cowboys defense with Diggs there trying to get his pick sixes and then all that stuff. But it starts at the edge. Yeah. And Micah Parsons hit. As you can see, they're ranked 31st. Mm-hmm. They are averaging 1.5 points, and they are rostered 8% throughout ESPN leagues.
That's crazy.
So
it was a division game. You needed that win, like you said, and you couldn't. So it's a good day for me, man. It's a good day for me.
Next game we have the Central C. And Central C, what you call it? BTA?
That's 48 points. Yeah, that's BTA.
That's BTA.
That's BTA.
Central C won 149.5. Houston Boy 101.5. Central C's top performers were Dak Prescott, 40.5 points. almost points, and Jahmyr Gibbs with 19. Houston Boys top performers were 26 points. Josh Allen, we'll talk about 17.5 points, and Zay Flowers 14.5.
Yeah. We said that.
A normal Josh Allen week. I mean, he might. It'll be closer, but now his team
without Josh Allen scoring like 54 points week 1, he put up like 164, and that's with Zay Flowers going off for like damn near 30 points as well. If his team is even with Josh Allen giving him decent quarterback points like 30, so far the number shows that he's not even breaking 110. Even though Josh Allen gives him 17, but that's with Achane putting up 26. Everybody else, you need to
listen. You see, Josh Allen pick first. He's struggling at the running back, in my opinion. Because look at Omarion Hampton, 3 points. That's where you want another bulk of your points coming from. That's not there because he picked Josh Allen first pick. He said he knows what he's doing. Years, 10 plus doing fantasy, but sometimes he be doing questionable moves.
Yeah. And the bench is sus too. Look,
Jared Goff
and CJ Stroud. This man
do with this team, but I would drop one of them, and I know you know which one I would drop.
Like we talked about this. There's too many options. How many options is too many options?
That's the thing, because now I said you're never gonna put anyone else above Josh Allen, but like now you're rolling the dice with him. Pretty
much. But all things fair and said, Josh Allen is not Jalen Hurts. He's actually going to throw the ball.
Yeah.
He's actually going to. So this 17 is only going to last, probably this game. He probably is going to 30 again next week. He's playing, not even next week, tomorrow. He's playing Miami.
Oh, he's about to eat. Every time I want to knock Houston boy down, something else comes up. Like last week, Josh Allen put up 60-something points or whatever it was.
54.
And then now you have all off week, and then now right when I'm about to say I ain't got no confidence in Josh Allen, he playing Miami. He playing his boys.
He playing Miami.
He's playing his boys. So now he's gonna feel mixed because he needs Josh Allen to have a good game, torch Miami defense, but at the same time, he a Miami fan.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's Jahmyr 19, Devontae Adams 22.5, George Pickens 17.5, the Ravens defense 16.5. Matt Prater, Matt's still in the league, bro.
Oh, don't disrespect Matt. That's a good kicker. Like I said, I know my kickers. Matt Prater is
he's a good kicker. I just didn't know you were still in the league, man. Matt Prater been around.
He's still there. Yeah, he been out here.
Yeah, how many? Nah, hold up. How many?
Yep.
Wow. Is my math wrong? No, my math is correct. It's 2025. 18 years.
Matt Prater is that guy. He's a kicker, Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Hall of Fame. He's kicked some really. So. Put some respect.
Yourself on that one. You caught yourself on that one. You was about to be like, kick some really good game winner.
Chill.
Yo.
Dean got the dub, 149.5. That's as high as that is. That's not the highest score that we had this week. And that goes to the newcomer, Sos. Sos with 152.5 points, beating JD, who had actually a good week. Give him that, 130.5 points. Sos's top players are Bo Nix. Is that Jonathan Taylor? Yes. Jonathan Taylor, 29.5 points, and McCaffrey, 22.5. JD Baker Mayfield, 31.5 points. Cook, 26, and Aubrey, 23. Again, JD has a good team.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not terrible. You know, we like to give him a hard time in the chat because he's the first person to always open his mouth to speak. But not a bad team.
Nah, he could have won
kicker.
this week against anyone else. He just went up against somebody just doing work this week.
Yeah, his kicker, 23 points. That's crazy to see. That well outside of James Cook and Baker Mayfield. Saquon was 17, which is great, but then after that, 10, 8.5. The bulk of his points came from his kicker.
Yeah, now now I'm looking at it. Now we're paying attention to it. Remove 13 points from that, he's at like 117. So maybe we might take that back. It's a little bit, you know, need some sustenance.
Maybe his benching points.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp, though, 16
points. That's crazy.
Yeah, he definitely has to pick some people up, I think. I would take out Hunter Henry. I don't believe that we have the ability to give the tight end the ball right now. But I don't know. Good. I'm surprised he started Keyshawn Boutte. I guess he was real last week. Your light went out, but it's all good.
Talking about ability to give Hunter Henry the ball. There are quite a few people in the chat that will disagree with you based on the way they were chasing after Drake May.
Thelonious Punt said some very wise words. He said they were playing Miami.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
As much Pats fan, you know what I mean, through and through my whole life, all Boston sports teams, I'm also a real, they're playing Miami.
And you know what? I said that when the game was going on because they were looking at the high score. And I'm like, yo, bad teams make bad teams look good.
Yeah.
So, 2 high scoring game. That doesn't mean
no.
You know.
That's still yet to be seen.
Yeah. I mean, at least we got a dub.
Just we need both of us.
Is a dub. But nah, JD, man, you got some work to do, bro. That kicker, you can't depend on your kicker to give you 23 points. The average number for a kicker is about 10 and under. You know, so if we're giving you the average kicker score this week, bro, you're not even hitting 120. You know what I'm saying? And that's with going off for 26. James Cook's not always going to go off for 26 for you. James Cook went off for 26 slinging the ball. Allen starts slinging the ball. James Cook seeing 10 to 15. I'm just being honest.
31 points. McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Higgins, 14 points. Zach Ertz, you know, with us catching a second wind, I guess. They were trying to say he's old, but he's still in the league.
He doing work.
18 points. Olave 11. His kicker 12. This was a solid team, solid effort. You can't really say anyone pushed them too far ahead. Yeah. Sosa's been quiet in the chat, but he is paying attention. I can confirm because he's in the waivers. And look at his team. He's aside from last week, he's 1-1 and 100, but his projections was high. So that means he at least has a good team on paper.
Yeah, he's making moves.
And this week,
doing work. So
this week he proved it.
And by these players, you see that little thing pop up talking about.
Yeah,
he's interested in everybody. He's doing work.
He's interested.
I'm not even mad at it because that's what you're supposed to do, bro. You see which players fit your team and who do you like, and you make that be known. Everybody else being scared. You know, Sosa's doing the work, and he's being rewarded. 152.5 points this week. That's amazing.
I don't know if we're gonna start a new segment, but if we are, I will give Sos GM of the week last week under 100.
Yeah,
under 100 last week. This week, put in that work in the waivers, drop and add in players. And now he changed it to a 152.5 win. So GM of the week goes to Sos.
That is, yeah, well deserved, man. Well deserved. And going on to a final matchup, we have C Blizzy versus Do Not Disturb. C Blizzy coming up 128 points. Do Not Disturb, 111.5. Do Not Disturb going down the loss column, starting 0-2 alongside J.D. Grams. Congratulations to him. C Blizzy, high performance. Jamar Chase, 36.5 points, really good wide receiver. Kyler Murray, 21.5 points, and Bucky Irvin, 18 points. We're on the other side. For Drew Not Disturb, you had CeeDee Lamb for 20. The Seattle defense, bro, we talked about this, man. If your defense is up there, bro, it's probably going to be a rough night for you.
Yeah, even if they score high points, because that means no one else scored higher than 18.5.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy, though, now that we're talking about it? Even with a loss and 11.5 points, he could have beat Houston Boy. He could have beat T-Rex. He could have beat Donnie. He could have beat Pico. So sometimes it's just matchups.
Yep.
It's just matchups. But Kenneth Walker, also 18.5. He also had Alvin Kamara with 15 points. Tyrese.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
Burrow got hurt. He put up 111 points without his quarterback. That is
quarterback.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's quarter, it's a dub.
Is it?
Yes.
Another
There's
15,
no way.
Another 16, 17 points. Joe Burrow could have hit 30 points. Yeah. Definitely.
It's a dub.
Could have been.
So I think C Blizzy got, I'm not going to say lucky, but the Burrow going down is what made C Blizzy win.
Yeah.
Because 100, like I said, 100 points without any points from your quarterback is not bad. It's pretty good.
Well, he had 10.5 points. But
did he?
In 25 to 30 points, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
You know, that boy's going to throw the rock. Not getting any attention from Jamar.
He's gonna get a breakout game though. Don't worry. It's soon. And it might be when Drew benches him.
I think it's when everybody benches him. Because he's not doing anything right now. Didn't he have like 1.5 points? So that like anybody who really wants to win is not keeping Mark Andrews in after 2.5 points over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's not happening. Matter of fact, my wife has him in our other. Yo, drop that man. Drop that man. Ferguson from Dallas. Ferguson is going to get looks from Dak. You know?
Yep.
Last year, the game before the Super Bowl, man, he cannot be trusted. And Lamar, I think Lamar knows that. He's like, I don't trust these guys no more. Even Derrick Henry dropping balls now. So he probably everybody failing this dude, bro.
On C Blizzy, his win or points came from Jamar Chase. Rest of the team was not that great. 36.5 points for Jamar Chase. Josh Jacobs had 14, and Bucky Irvin had 18. Everything else was mid, even his quarterback.
Didn't he score like 101 point week one or something like that?
But again, that's what really matters.
Yeah.
He is one of two teams that are undefeated right now.
So that's the part that bothers me. He's undefeated. And again, you know, someone said, oh, his team is scary. I'm like, nah, bro. He's not too old because his team is scary. He's too old because of matchups. Jamar Chase,
the play is who's in front of you.
That's true. But remove 16 points of Jamar Chase, right? Where he only has like 20. 20 is really good. He's or one. Every single bit of that 36.5. You know?
So
too old. I'm not. You know, who am I to judge, you know?
The matchups of the week got some big winners. We got some big losers. Some of them were, I'm talking about the one same game, Slick versus Pico. But after that, everyone else just lost. At least with 100. Sorry, Pico.
Was Pico?
He was the only team to not hit 100.
That's
unfortunate.
Crazy. That's a record.
It is. So standing divisions, SNL North. We have Houston Boy at 1-1, T-Rex 1-1, and Lisan Al Gaib 1-1. All teams are at 500. All teams have a win. SN Health, we have Thelonious Punt after start of his season, back at number one in his division. So shout out. That's what you need. You need to be number one in the division at least at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And he is the number one right now. Team Donnie following at 1-1 and JD 0-2. SNF North, we have C Blizzy 2-0, Central C 1-1, and Drew Not Disturb 0-2. And SNF South, we have Slick 2-0, Sos 1-1, and Pico 1-1. More importantly, I have the tie, or at least not right now. I don't have a tiebreaker, but in division, I beat them both.
Right.
Both of their losses have come
that
from
gives
me.
you an advantage in the division moving forward because you have been everyone else in your division. But you have like more matches against them, so they can still tie that up. But as of right now, that puts you in a good place. Yo, that really puts you in a good place just for the divisional match.
I'm telling
That's
you,
crazy.
even if we're tied up before our second games, I'm gonna take that tie because I beat you guys.
Facts.
So,
like for me, I'm all the way at the bottom. I only beat T-Rex, but I didn't beat Houston Boy, so I'm only at the bottom because of points. Filoni is funny. I don't think he's played JD yet, but JD's 0-2,
no,
so
not yet.
that don't matter. So, that automatically puts him on top. And then, the divisions are actually doing what they're supposed to do this year, man. It's actually working out.
Yeah. And full number one team is Slick. Crazy to say, but it is. Number 2, C Blizzy. 3, Houston Boy. 4, Thelonious Punt. So maybe his team is shaping up. 5th, T-Rex. Lisan Algaib at 6. 7, Sos. 8, Team Donnie. 9, Pico de Guapo. 10th, Central C. JD at 11. And Drew Not Disturb at 12. Central C at 10. I'm not really worried because we saw what he did last year.
Yep.
I can just move right into the early playoff projections. I have to get there. And it would be T-Rex versus Thelonious Punt. Lisan Al-Gaib versus Houston Boy. And Sos versus C Blizzy.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just to see my name there at number one. After 2
like I
years.
Said, man, enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. You deserve it for now. Enjoy it. You never know
it's
how
crazy.
Yeah.
And that dub is gonna go against hopefully Team One next week. Team Donnie. I played Team Donnie. T-Rex Boy. You see how I'm taking over, giving you that break. You got your daughter on your chest. You chilling. See, that's why I'm coca. You see, I fill in the gaps,
bro. Like I said, I'm retired.
Whoa, take it all is nasty word. T-Rex, Lisan Al-Gaib, C Blizzy, Drew Not Disturb versus Central C, Thelonious Punt versus JD, and Pico de Guapo versus Sos. It's time for game.
I think game of the week is for any person with a 2-0 record, not to go up 3-0. We're watching for this game. So Team Donnie's trying to stop that man. We're going to see how that happens. And I'm going up against C Blizzy. I'm definitely going to win, but hey, man is 2-0. I'm going to give him his respect, and we'll see how that goes out. But to me, those are the games of the week.
For me, projections don't matter, but versus Central C, their projections are pretty low. And I know Drew Not Disturb needs a quarterback. As soon as he gets a quarterback, that's going to jump back up. Central C's projection is 119. Projections don't mean anything, but
it was pretty low yesterday, last week, and he scored 140 something because, well, as we discussed, he had players like that scoring 40 and players going on.
Right.
But we'll see if they can repeat.
Yeah. But yeah, Disturb versus Central C. Central C called Drew Not Disturb to pick up a quarterback because Drew Not Disturb has been a little MIA. He has not made any moves to his roster since we started. We hate to see that because we want everybody to be competing. We want everybody to be attentive.
Yo, moving on from that though, I just had a thought. It's hey, Thelonious Punt. It's no beef. It is no beef, man. We're just talking and say what it is. But if you lose to JD Grams, bro,
Ooh.
if you lose to JD Grams, bro, you gonna have the same record as JD Grams, dog. 1-2.
That's you see, we always say it's no beef, but come next week, if that does happen,
is that
hey man, I don't know. I would push the panic button. I would push the panic button for you because you can't.
you can't lose it.
Listen, JD, it's a must win for you. You cannot
Go down 0-3. Come up, you can come back from 0-3. You're like, we're not gonna act like it's impossible, but that's a hole, especially in your division. That's a hole because is that a divisional matchup? JD Grams versus
it is.
Thelonious?
Yep.
This
is a big game actually.
Nah, this is the game, bro.
Right now, I'm not like my division. Team Donnie is just I just need that for stats, but for division, I'm kind of chilling because I can match my guys and I'll still be ahead because I beat them.
Yes, what's crazy? If JD Grams beats Thelonious Punt and you beat Donnie, that whole division is 1-2.
Yeah,
weak division, bro.
I'm just praying that everyone in my division loses. So that's. Dang, I don't know. They just
against each other, so somebody got to win.
Somebody has to win, so it's not better then. They're both 1-1.
Yeah,
no one's gonna go 0-3.
But hey, if you look at the projections right now, Pico with that 132.7. Now projections are just suggestions, but that 132.7 is healthy.
Yeah, it is a healthy. Second highest.
Yeah.
Or third highest, point 0.2, 0.7.
That's just the JT. That man has a whole 10 points projection lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rex is going to be a close game.
Yeah.
That's also division.
Yeah, your game and C Blizz is going to be a close game too. You know, I think, you know what? I'm going to change that. Game of the week is Lisan Al-Gaib versus C Blizzy.
Nah.
Yeah. Lisan Al-Gaib C Blizzy. Because
I mean, I'm looking at that game, so yeah.
Although it's not a divisional game, C Blizzy is a top team to beat because he's 2-0. Lisan Al-Gaib, you got something to prove, I think, still this season. You're trying to give C Blizzy his and trying to get you to 2-1 to start off the season. I don't think starting off 1-2 is good for you.
I'm not with the win concern because I haven't had a terrible output so far.
But you also haven't had a good showing, like a good showing.
I mean, I had 130 some points week 1.
And then 128.
122.
I don't know, that 120, whatever you had last week.
I'm blaming that on my quarterback. That nigga scored 19 points. You know what I'm saying? Had they given me like 30 points, like regular or 25, you know what I'm saying? That's 130. So I'd be 130 something twice in 2 weeks in a row. To me, that's good. Remember last year, I averaged 135 points last year. I never went below 120 last year. That's
easy. Lisan Al-Gaib game of the week. Just looking at it, it's a big ego game right there for you, I think.
Bro, I need to win that because I don't want to go down 1-2.
We've never seen that. I don't think we've seen that.
Nah, no, never. The most I've ever lost in the season is like four losses.
Yeah.
Which was last season.
We'll see. Go ahead, end it out, yo.
The game tomorrow, Bills, Miami.
Yes, sir.
We're going to see if Chris is because Chris got his main running back and his main quarterback over there. So we'll see how much points he puts up from tomorrow's game. This has been the pod moving forward and looking to week 3. Again, I am your host, no longer your commissioner, retired.
That's crazy.
Here. And my co-host,
assistant commissioner, still assistant commissioner Slick. I renounce all commissioner talk.
Nah, you getting that, boy. You getting
no, I'm all set.
I'm getting that. But anyway, man, this has been a good pod, man. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.